So there's an area I would like to maybe educate myself first into, because when you talk about smaller or the mid-sized companies, I believe they always are thinking of how to avoid unnecessary expenses when it comes to IT, whatever is related to IT. They buy computers. They're setting up their emails. They're setting up their antiviruses or anything related to IT. So they usually, as we know, they either have an IT savvy employee who is accountant, or someone in the management who is IT savvy and he can do it himself, or of course there's an option to call an IT professionals who can come over and do whatever setup and then an ongoing support and maintenance. So can you just throw a little bit light on that? What's going on in the market right now in terms of in-house IT versus outsourced IT and services, and how when and how people need it, companies need it when it comes to setting up and supporting your IT infrastructure.
Yes, Hakim, it's a very interesting question, to be honest, and I think it's not related to Middle East region. It's related to all countries. You always need to compare and choose. Either you will keep your in-house IT or outsource.
Right.
And there are pluses and minuses for both choices. But mainly that question coming to small and mid-sized companies. Why? Because first of all, if you want to hire on-site engineer, on-site IT person, it's extra expenses for you, and it's really difficult to find educated engineer on the market, or it will be too expensive. And even for mid-sized companies, you cannot find one person who will cover all areas in IT: networking, security, mail system, video conferencing, phones, and so on and so on.
Correct.
That's why companies looking for a partner, IT outsourcing company who can cover all IT requirements and protect their business, deliver the good service and protect their business. And based on our review and calculation and comparison, I can tell you that it will save at least 50% of budget for IT.
Do you mean in a short run or in a long run?
In both. Why? Because if you hire the person, you paying salary for him, but together with the salary you need to calculate vacation, end of services, sick leave, and so on.
And the hiring expenses, yeah.
Yes, and usually it's almost a double cost of salary. Second one, that person, if it's just a technician, he will cover just desktop support. But he'll have lack of knowledge for the core system, server infrastructure, system administration, networking. And once we coming to the client, we do IT audit, we analyze their infrastructure together with business processes. And based on that, we can tell clients how it's better to work. If they have usually 50 plus user, we suggest to have one in-house technician who will just provide desktop support, because anyway it will be much faster for them to have a quick call and person will come to help face to face. But all infrastructure, core infrastructure, can be supported by professional IT outsourcing companies. For companies less than 50 users, they generally choose IT outsourcing, and it's fully covered their support, starting from remote support up to on-site support, emergency visit, and of course maintaining of infrastructure. And unfortunately, what I see that many companies, when they start choosing between providers, they compare based on the cost,
Right.
and not based on their quality or services and value what they will get. And there they make biggest mistake, because even companies is responding fast, they sending engineer to your office, they coming fast, but you are not an IT engineer. Who knows how they maintain your servers, backups, and protect your data? And unfortunately, I saw many cases when even after 1-2 years of successful relationship, successful support, everything crashed and company losing data, money, reputation, and that's why if you have an IT outsource company, always asking about reports, and at least maybe once per year, once per 6 months, hire another IT company to do at least a short IT audit, and in that case you will sleep well.
So sort of double check what the first IT
Exactly.
company is doing. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Additional point, even if you have your in-house IT, especially if it's one person, please, if you're a manager, ask them to prepare proper IT documentation. Keep the passwords in secure place, and at least you as an owner must have it. You never know what's happened tomorrow with that person. He go for vacation and will not return, or any incident, and your system can be blocked. And if you depend from one person, it's not good.
Yeah, really.
And yeah, I saw such cases, and many times. And in that case, IT outsourcing company spend a lot of time to retrieve their access to the system.
Correct. Correct. Okay. I think that's a very good point in here.